Welcome to Play for Station Podcast, Episode 2, everyone. I am your host, Brad Huffman, and to my right is Jen Keep.
Hey, guys.
And we here at Play for Station want to thank each and every one of you for all of the support and feedback. We have currently been in beta for the last couple of months in order to test out the current build of our website and to get feedback from our users. We have received many questions, and we're now ready to announce that the final phase of Play for Station will begin on May 4th, 2015.
Which is today. May the 4th be with you guys.
Yes, it's been a long time coming, and we are very excited to grow with you as a website and a YouTube channel. For starters, we are now ready to announce that the Play for Station podcast will be every Monday and Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Throughout the week, we will also be uploading new video game trailers, footage, premieres, and anything that pertains to the PlayStation 4.
Yeah.
We will always try to be up to date on everything, and if there is breaking news, you can be sure that we will have it here. When it comes to anything PlayStation 4 related, we want you to feel confident that this is the place where you can get reliable news dedicated to gaming. Thank you all for the support, and as always, if you have any feedback, be sure to write us and we will get back to each and every one of you. Our fans mean a lot to us, and we strive to have the best response time for our user base. Until then, check out our website and enjoy the many videos and reviews that we currently have up. We hope you have fun and enjoy your time at playforstationgames.com. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, how you doing today, Jen?
I'm doing mighty fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I like your hair.
Thank you.
It looks really good.
Yeah, I like it. It's a little bit more rockin' than what I normally would do, but
Well, now it looks like the picture on the website for playforstationgames.com
I know.
and on the YouTube.
Yeah,
So now
hopefully
you
I
look-
can fix it every day.
Well, now
like
you
this.
look very mean.
Ooh.
Ooh. Anyway,
Watch out.
let's jump right into the news.
Okay.
Let's talk about this. The Last of Us Left Behind launching as a standalone.
Yeah.
Left Behind, Naughty Dog's single-player downloadable content for The Last of Us will be getting a standalone release on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 on May 12th.
That's right around the corner.
Yeah, the download will cost $10, and there will also be a price drop for the PlayStation 3 add-on on the same day. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Also included will be a 2-hour trial of the Factions multiplayer mode. You will be able to upgrade to the full version of the multiplayer for a price after you own the standalone version. On PlayStation 4, upgrading from the standalone to the full Factions multiplayer costs $10. Upgrading to the full single-player game, including the multiplayer and an extra map pack, will cost $40. So I actually think this is a good way to get introduced to the world of The Last of Us,
Yeah.
especially for $10.
Yeah, for people who haven't played especially.
Yeah, and it's a good way to get introduced to the story and the characters and the world that Naughty Dog has created. And, you know, for $10, you can't beat it.
I know,
And,
it's like
you know,
2 meals at McDonald's.
Yeah. And then, you know, like I said, it'll probably entice people to want to play the full game, which is The Last of Us. And
Yeah.
we gave that game a perfect 10 score on our website.
Well deserved.
I think it's the best game to come out in the last decade. And games like this don't come around often. And it holds a special place in my heart. And I actually was going to replay it the other day.
Yeah.
Because we were testing out the PlayStation Vita Remote Play, which now supports 60 frames per second.
Yep, that's right.
And The Last of Us Remastered for the PlayStation 4 is 60 frames per second, so I thought I would use that to test it. And believe it or not, I think it works very well.
Yeah.
It worked a lot better than what I thought it would, and now I kind of want to go back and play it again, like right now. But it's great, and I probably will go back and play it again eventually.
Yeah, me too.
It's a game that you and I think, both highly recommend to everyone. If you have not played The Last of Us, you owe it to yourself to play it. It's the best game to come out in the last decade, and like
Absolutely.
I said, definitely recommended from us.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyway, moving on from that, it's time for Batman Arkham Knight news, Jenny.
Batman. Oh, yeah.
Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass detailed. Play as Batgirl.
Ooh, Batgirl.
Warner Brother Games has detailed the Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass, and Batgirl will make her first appearance in the series as a playable character.
Pretty cool.
In response to a bit of controversy over the pricing and lack of information for the
Yeah.
Season Pass, the developer revealed on the Arkham Knight's forums that players will be able to take on Batgirl in an all-new prequel story. The first piece of artwork was also shown, which is on our website at playforstationgames.com.
Yeah, check it out, guys.
Yeah. Other key details for the Season Pass include playing as Batman in new story missions featuring legendary supervillains invading Gotham City, as well as more story missions for Batman's supporting cast. Players will also be able to drive various Batmobiles from the Dark Knight's 75-year history on custom racetracks. Lastly, expect new challenge maps and a variety of character skins, as is tradition for the series.
Yeah.
The studio says more details will be revealed in the future for the monthly DLC releases. Warner Brothers revealed the Batman Arkham Knight Season Pass and its pricing last week. On its own, the Season Pass will run $39.99, or it will be available in the premium edition of the game for $99 on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The Season Pass will provide 6 months' worth of downloadable content.
Ooh, buddy.
And the game will also be released on June 23rd of 2015. Okay, Jen, I gotta voice my opinion here.
Yeah.
And to be honest, $39.99 for a season pass for a game that's already $60
Yeah. Little steep.
is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. It's different if it was content that was actually worth it,
Yeah.
but most of this stuff is junk.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, that you can play as Batgirl and it's going to be, a separate kind of story from Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
But then again, $40?
Yeah, I agree that there is lack of information about it too.
Yeah, I mean, you're already paying $60 for the game. Who in their right mind is going to pay $60 for a game and then turn around and spend another $40, which is almost the price of a whole nother new game?
It really is.
It's a ripoff, and I cannot stand these microtransactions. And I just recently played Mortal Kombat X, and it suffers from the same problem. And they're actually charging for fatalities,
Yeah.
easy fatalities they call,
Yeah, you're very frustrated with that.
on Mortal Kombat X. And I hate the practice of this, and these kind of things do not belong
No.
in AAA $60 video game titles.
Nope.
I mean, people need to vote with their wallet. If you guys don't want this sort of thing to happen, vote with your wallet and do not buy it.
Yes, please.
Things like this are a piece of shit. And if you're going to, the only way to show these developers, that we mean business is to not pay for this crap. Vote with your wallet. Do not buy it. I mean,
Nope.
we will not be buying it. I'm going to get the game. I'm excited for it, but I will not support something like that.
Yeah, as much as I like Batman, and I know you do too, Brad, it's just too steep of a price.
I agree. Anyway, speaking of Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat X Boss addresses online multiplayer connectivity issues. In a recent live stream, Mortal Kombat X boss Ed Boon discussed complaints he and his team at NetherRealm had received from the community surrounding the online connection in their recently released fighting game. We definitely want to hear it, Boon said, of people's reports with issues in Mortal Kombat X. There's no way we could consider ourselves content with the online experience. In order to address reported issues with individual player connectivity in ranked matches, Boon announced the team would be implementing a quick check that would allow people to back out of matches that would not meet a certain connectivity threshold, guaranteeing a stable match with their opponent. The concern arises from certain connectivity issues affecting rankings. According to Boon, this fix would involve the game checking the player's connection and seeing how it held up according to a certain threshold. If there is a parity between the two and the connection is solid, the match will automatically launch. If not, challengers will have the option to back out. We don't want you to have anything less than your optimal match, Boon said.
Oh, buddy. So, Brad, you personally had these issues, didn't you, when you first went to go play it?
Oh yeah, I am actually, right now I'm working on the Mortal Kombat X review.
Yeah.
And it hasn't been a great start so far. Actually, when I first got the game and brought it home and installed it, I was running into error screens, basically.
Gosh.
And they have released, I think, maybe 3 patches since then. And then also a software update for the PlayStation 4, I think, was also actually released to try to resolve the problem. But
Yep.
it hasn't been smooth sailing. And on top of that, the PC version is broken, apparently, and it's not working for anyone.
Jeez.
And my heart goes out to you guys trying to play it on PC. I'm sorry
Yep.
that they're having problems with it. There's no excuse for it. It's something that should have been fixed from the start.
Very
I
disappointing.
mean, I'm getting tired of these developers releasing games broken.
I would like to have confidence when I first buy a game just for it to work right out the box.
Yeah, I mean, they're releasing the game and then they'll release patches to try and fix it.
Yeah.
When with the kind of money you're paying, these games should work perfect out of the box. There's no excuse for this.
Yes.
And as for the gameplay of Mortal Kombat X, I'm enjoying it so far, but I'm not quite enjoying it as much as I did the previous Mortal Kombat that came out for last gen consoles.
Huh, what's different about it?
Well, I mean, I kind of miss the stage fatalities. That's
yeah.
not in this version of Mortal Kombat.
Yep.
Now, Granted, this Mortal Kombat does look fantastic.
Oh,
Mortal
yeah.
Kombat X is a great looking.
60 frames per second.
It
too.
is 60 frames per second. It looks great. Full 1080p on PlayStation 4.
Yep.
I don't know, but there's something missing. I right now, at least at this point, I still like the previous Mortal Kombat better, but, you know, that may change the more I play it.
Yeah.
Right now I'm working on the review, and, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what score I give it when time comes, but I am working on the review right now, and it should be up sometime soon.
Yeah, so check back.
Okay, moving on. Let's talk about Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
Star Wars Battlefront features 12 multiplayer maps. Star Wars Battlefront will boast 12 multiplayer maps when the game launches this holiday season.
Cool, man.
On the Star Wars Battlefront website, EA and DICE revealed the multiplayer map tally while discussing the creation of Planet Solist for Star Wars Battlefront. Solist, which was previously only mentioned in Return of the Jedi, joins other confirmed locations Endor, Hoth, and Tatooine as settings for arenas in the multiplayer-centric action game.
Super cool.
In regard to Solist, there are mentions, though not confirmed, that the lava planet may host 4 of the maps based on various themes. The overall look and feel for Solist is very much Imperial and under construction, playing in locations within the planet such as a lava theme, sulfur theme, Death Star-inspired theme, and lastly, a mine theme, reads the EA and DICE blog post. Previously, Star Wars Battlefront producer Jesper Nielsen had confirmed that there would be more than 8 maps in the game. Now, it's confirmed there are 12 multiplayer maps at launch, with 2 more free maps on the way afterward with the Battle of Jakku downloadable content. EA and DICE also hinted at a close quarters combat mode when talking about the 12 launch maps. While some maps are designed for larger scale battles, like the Walker Assault mode, there are others tailored to more intimate close quarters combat, according to the companies. With Star Wars Battlefront planned for a November release, EA and DICE will presumably pull back the curtain on much more of the action game at E3. EA is holding its hour-long press conference June 15th. Okay, Jen, so how do you feel about Star Wars Battlefront? Are you excited for it?
Oh, yeah, I'd have to say when I saw the trailer, I definitely geeked out over it. And
Yeah,
you
me
know,
too.
the visuals, they look photorealistic, and it looks outstanding.
And you know why you're excited about it? That's because it's based on the original trilogy.
I know.
Not the prequels.
Yes.
No Jar Jar Binks here, thank gosh. But
Which I
yeah,
love.
I'm really excited for it too. It looks fantastic. It runs on the Frostbite engine.
Yeah.
And apparently that the footage they showed in that trailer is in-game footage.
Man, that is
the only thing I wish though, I don't know if you feel this way too, I wish they would have shown, you know, actual in-game gameplay.
Yeah.
You know, where you could actually see some first-person shooter combat and, you know,
yeah.
things like that, and actually get a feel for how a match actually is, rather than just like a, you know, pre-cut trailer.
Yeah.
But, you know, all in all, it looked fantastic, and I'm really excited for it. And like I said, it's nice to see that so much effort was put into it to give
Yeah.
it the look of the original trilogy.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks amazing, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Yeah, I also think it's cool that you get to play as memorable characters such as Boba Fett and Darth Vader. That is
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, that is really awesome. What I'm curious to see though is if, you know, if you're going to be able to play as Luke Skywalker or Han Solo,
Aw, man.
Chewbacca. I mean, I don't know, but we'll see. You know, I'm sure over time they'll announce some more things as we get closer to E3. But I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Aw, me too. So, Brad, next I think we should talk about Dragon Age Inquisition downloadable content.
Sounds
So, I'll just go ahead and read the article here.
Okay,
Dragon Age Inquisition DLC gets PS4 release date.
finally.
BioWare has announced Dragon Age Inquisition's Jaws of Hakkon downloadable content will arrive on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and Xbox 360 on May 26th. The company announced the news on the game's Twitter, which brings to an end the torturous wait for RPG fans that don't own a PC or an Xbox One. Jaws of Hakkon was released as a timed exclusive for Xbox One and PC back in March. Due to the exclusivity contract, BioWare was previously unable to comment on when it would be coming to platforms. So unfortunately, I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition, but you have, Brad, so how do you feel about this?
Well, to be honest, it's not a big deal to me. I usually don't buy much downloadable content.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, usually once I get the game, and that's usually all I'm going to spend for it. I don't have the time to play the downloadable content, and
Yeah.
I don't really like to pay the extra money for it. However, I really did enjoy Dragon Age Inquisition, and I
Yeah.
do think it's one of the better RPG games to come out in quite a while. And so if you're into the downloadable content, then more power to you. I'm sure it will be great.
Yeah.
All right, everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this podcast. We want to thank each and every one of you for listening.
Yeah.
It really means a lot to us. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also be sure to go to play4stationgames.com to subscribe to our weekly newsletter.
Don't forget it, guys.
You guys mean a lot to us, and we really appreciate it. And we want to thank you all for the support, and be
Yes.
sure to come back for more podcasts in the future. Thank you, and we will see you soon.